Hi everybody, this is Chloe Hudson with World Peace Projects. Thank you for joining me. So today I want to speak a little bit about the energies and how we are releasing them and transmuting them. And I am specifically focusing on emotional transmutation via mass consciousness. So it has become very apparent to me that more than usual in the recent several weeks, as we've been moving through some intense energies, the eclipses, now Venus retrograde, there is so much happening and many of you have been feeling it. And I am registering while helping my clients through the usual sessions that I have been doing, though now there is an uptake in the theme of us independently pushing forth and purging out general mass consciousness issues via the emotional body. And what do I mean by this? Let me give you an example. So many of the issues that mass consciousness are holding and need help in releasing are issues that are also very personal and unique in feeling and experience to each one of us. As a female, I'll give the example of martyr energy, a woman moving through the feeling of feeling like she needs to support those around her, especially the people that she loves, to her own energetic peril, because she is giving so much of herself and not taking time to receive that energy back, and it drains her energy emotional bodies, and she is therefore playing out the pattern of martyrdom. So examples like this. Now, this can be something that is very personal to you, and you move through it in your own unique experience. Though at the same time, what's happening is because all of us are vessels, all of us are bridges and gateways to help purge the old mass consciousness energy and wave in the ascended energetics. So therefore, when you are moving through an issue that other people are also dealing with, whether this be consciously or in their DNA mitochondrial level, as you access this emotional information and you release it, you are also drawing in the mass consciousness energetics and flushing it out. So all of us have made an agreement, those that are on the ascension path, that as we clear our own emotional, mental, psychological, sexual, physical, energetic issues, on it goes, that we are helping mass consciousness release the same issues, macro to micro. So what's very important in regard to this understanding is that as you are feeling the overwhelm or the uprising of the emotion within your vessel, within your being, within your hormones, remember that you may not be and probably are not experiencing solely your own emotional energy. You're also experiencing and holding space for the mass consciousness. That could be a big part of why it is so intense, it's so painful, or it's so overwhelming or confusing or scary, whatever it is for you. Remember that you are meant to open up and simply be a vessel. So these energies are pushing through you and they're checking in, they're knocking at your door to see if you have the ability, the consciousness, and the allowance to purge as much of the mass consciousness energy as your vessel will comfortably allow you to, or your ego will allow you to, depending on how you navigate your emotional body. So as you're moving through your own personal issues and realizing that things are coming up to be cleared as they always have been, please, if you feel drawn to this, maybe take a few moments, bring in your auric sphere, ground your energy down and down into the belly of Gaia, Chaitanya, Gondolos, Gondanam, up into the galactic central sun of Alcyone. Invoke the violet flame of transmutation. Invoke the solar ring from Archangel Michael and allow the twin pillars of light to descend down upon you. And connect into the world server pyramid and the world pyramids. The World Server Pyramid is an energetic pyramid that allows us to tune into mass consciousness. Everything that happens in divine alignment for mass consciousness, we are directly fed as via the World Server Pyramid. Any energies that you clear, if you anchor them into the World Server Pyramid, you feed them directly into mass consciousness. So you could do the world a huge favor when you're moving through your emotional issues to gift that clearing to mass consciousness and help it multiply, amplify it just copious amounts, and help others that are experiencing this same mass consciousness pain body pattern, and help all of us clear this out. So open up your mitochondria, allow it to release. Remember, don't grab onto the emotional energies, just feel them and let them move out and purge. And remember that you may be feeling more energy than just what is your own personal experience with this very specific pattern, because you may be tapped in to the mass consciousness experience of all of it, which is one way of mass consciousness asking you to help us all release it. And this is a very powerful experience. This, in my opinion, is one way to prove to thyself that we're all connected to mass consciousness and that one person can make a huge difference. So there have been a lot of general themes that humans deal with, even though it's very personal to each and every one of us. And as we've been moving through these clearings, whether in dream time, unconsciously, subconsciously, consciously, you're helping purge the mass consciousness. The more we purge with intention and awareness, the swifter it clears out. And it brings us all together that much more thoroughly. So thank you for receiving this, you guys. I hope everybody's doing very well, and I send you all my love and light. Take care.